west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. One west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. They ain't scaring me. Rip the soul out of Pharisee. Speaking heresy, it get you fucked up apparently. It's like they daring me. I said chill, they ain't hearing me. They ain't listening. Every bar nitroglycerin. Hit your heart, bring it back to start, make you live again. Get them dividends or we start getting ignorant. I be on that soldier shit. I told you shit phenomenal. Nah, but he abdominal. So what you suckers trying to do? Rhyming comical. Guess it's funny until I'm bombing you. Bring apocalypse to them pussy niggas that's popping shit. Team of all-stars, I coach them up like I'm Popovich. Fuck the politics and the lobbyists and apologists. They vagina, so we gon' check them like gynecologists. It's kinda obvious how the situation is ominous. The way I vomit this and regurgitate for the audience. They start applauding this cause the competition is fraudulent. From the era where niggas smoke you up like a parliament. The flow been stupid, shit has gotten retarded since. All the dominance of one west rising to prominent. Cause I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. They want a nigga quiet, mute my maneuvers, but I ride like I got Groupons for Uber. Rhymes hard like they've been viewed by Medusa. 9 milli Luger, 17 in the Ruger. Only need a few to sit up in your medulla. Obligata for the regatta, niggas wildin', they win every dollar. They riding by in black Impalas, let the semi holler. The showstopper been the proper since the teeny bopper. But now I'm going them off Patron, a premium of vodka. I put extensions on the Glock, modified the chopper. The swore heavy, war ready, and that's worth the mama. No marijuana, say I got the loudest silence on it. When I'm up on it, ain't no rapper do it like I do it. A lot of spitties and writers, but when the heat's on, none of them can get to the fire around with me. And I had them niggas spin like a tire, but down the D, and I'm still dope as a piper. Every bar burn hard like a spoon with a lighter. Fuel to igniter, I'm winning, coming through with the title because I.S.U.P.K. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me. I be one west to the death till they bury me. I'm one west till they bury me.
Hey, listen, brothers and sisters, man, if you like what you hear, hit the subscribe button, man. Subscribe to this channel. And also, please, go to ISUPK.com and pay your tithe. Drop me some cash so we can move around this planet like we need to, man, and do the things we need to do.
They're one west. They're one west. They're one west. They're...
Yo, Lot. These niggas stuck, man. Yeah.
Wow. I've been eating pot belly, greasy face, Glock heavy. Feed the safe, talking shit, do not tell me. I don't wanna see that hate, all that shit do not help me. I'm just trying to plead my case to the most high. Pray I see the gates. I was about to Cancun, but we just got the house instead. Covered all of their payment, and now she got the bobblehead. Looking at me like dinner, she said she about to gobble lead. Point the beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow lead. Point the beam like a pencil, and then you gotta swallow it. Pack my bag with essentials, I can't forget the hollow tip. Niggas losing they mental, and Satan come demolish it. Niggas all on they menstrual and get the whining like a bitch. Just like iron, they rust. Niggas trying, they luck. Keep it real, everybody out here lying. Save us, steady raising dead. They was out here lying in dust. Niggas want my head, so the brotherhood is a must. Any hood, I be riding with my brothers that I trust. Know I'm good, cause they slime with their fingers on the clutch. Money piling like I'm trying to make it stack in the rush. One west to the death, and that ain't even enough, cause I'm coming back. I ain't never done with dad, going ahead and spread your lies. I'ma let you run with dad, wanting me to spread the thighs. I ain't having fun with dad, nigga, hell no. Now she wanna chop it up like a lumberjack. Got some exes popping up, trying to run it back. Want me come and hit the hole like a running back. If the Lord before, take a soul, ain't no coming back. On my soul couldn't fold like 100 racks. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas, I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas, I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One West to the death, no lie, little nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas, I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas, I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One West to the death, no lie, little nigga.
The full Nicky on my waistline like a big nigga. No limit, I'm a tank, close game, hit different. Refocus on who around, not concerned with who's missing. My boots digging, never been a house shoe. She don't like it, but she love me. I can tell when she want me. Tell, then I zip the body bag like a onesie. Dropping every day, let my feel clumsy. Through the pain, but we don't find shit funny. I know enough that I don't know shit. But it's one thing I know this. Never bite the end that feed you. Never lend a whole shit. We don't want half of the world, man. We coming for this whole shit. But in the world, I was known to pack bags like a road I'm trip. In the den with the lions. I be living this in real life. Ain't everything, but you gon' lose your soul. That's a real price. Led by a coward, I don't know what that feel like. Black on black toes to my head. I can't kill Christ.
I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas, I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas, I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One West to the death, no lie, little nigga. I'm down for my niggas, I up for my niggas, I go and do the time, stay stuck for my niggas, I ride for my niggas, I die for my niggas. One West to the death, no lie, little nigga.
Rough over here. You good? Is that the second mic?
No.
You want to probably put on the counter right there? And the green jacket. Well, Bakwash, what do you use that green jacket for?
That's for the cord for
the cable. You want to put that somewhere else over there? You could probably even just put it right on top here. But that's the up there. That's fine. That'll. All right. I.S.U.P.K. Washington, D.C., man. We here Wednesday scripture breakdown class. We up in D.C. You all know how we do every Wednesday scripture breakdown. I.S.U.P.K. under command and General Yahanna, hardest looking man in Israel, teaching the truth about the Bible since 1969, straight out of Harlem, 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York. You all know how we getting it in. Scripture breakdown tonight. If you have any questions, type them in. If you're in the class and you have questions, absolutely raise your hand and let's get all the questions answered. And let's get it in. All right.
Okay.
If not, we could start on the topic in the meantime. All right. Go ahead, Izan. Got it? Ready? No, sir. No, sir.
So, sir, just a quick question. I guess I want to know what's like the spiritual difference between it's probably a simple question, between a heave offering and a wave offering.
Oh, a what offering and a wave?
A heave offering and the wave.
You gotta find a precept. I know the wave is they wave whatever over it. They wave whatever over the thing. You have to find the other thing. You find a precept with the other word you're saying. All right. Gosh, go ahead.
I have a question. Okay, so there's when Christ was checking the disciples on not being able to cast out a certain demon, certain demons, because you have to certain demons need prayer and fasting, right?
Mm-hmm.
And that's how you cast out certain demons, right? Now, if one were to, is there a difference in fasting if you just not doing it for spiritual purposes, but you just like I know a lot of people do like intermittent fasting or something like that, or they do it for health reasons. Is there any correlation, or is there?
Okay, it is. There is a correlation. All right. Give me let me show you where it starts. Give me. Hold on. Yeah. Give me Matthew. Let's go 18 and 18.
Matthew 18 and 18.
Mm-hmm. It's two of them. I'm gonna make sure which one I want to use. Hold on.
This is Matthew chapter 18 and verse 18.
Mm-hmm.
Verily I say unto you, whatsoever ye shall bind on earth shall be bound in heaven,
Mm-hmm.
and whatsoever ye shall loose on earth shall be loosed in heaven.
Right. So this is, you ever hear people say it has to happen in the spiritual first before it happened in the physical? This is where it comes from. It comes from that thing. So, like you say, some people may fast for spiritual reasons. They're fighting some addiction. They're fighting being disciplined in some way or the other, right? And they may fast, right? The Bible says in Isaiah, you afflict your soul, right? You're afflicting your soul because as your body, the way how the body is designed, as your body starts to go through pain or a difficult thing, whether it's a difficult time or a difficult event or suffering some difficulty, it turns into almost like it's like two separate entities existing in the same thing. Because your body is going to want a certain thing. And your spirit, which is you, is going to want another thing. What is ideal is when your body wants what you want on the right side. And that's what you aiming for. You get the point? You aiming to master your body through the spirit, right? You're aiming to master your flesh through your spirit. And that's the best way for the two to coexist. The other way is your spirit and your body is on one accord, but your body is leading you. You understand? And that's what you don't want. So now in the question you asking, if somebody is fasting for health reasons, right? The health reasons would be what? They want to not eat as much?
Yeah, constantly.
Yeah. That's the basis of it. They want to not eat as much or lose weight by not eating as much. And that in itself is mastering the spirit as well. Because your body wants to eat. Now, is your body always hungry? But it's always want to eat, right? 2 o'clock in the morning, you go in the fridge. You just go stand up in front of the fridge. You're looking for something to eat. You're not really hungry. You're just looking for something. So it's it's not extreme. It's not like you're out in the street looking for crack. You get the point? It's not extreme, but it's something you're trying to master nonetheless, because your body wants to do something, but you trying to be able to ignore that thing. You're trying to be able to ignore the urge to do it. So it is tied in spiritually, even though your motive in your mind is not, this is not I'm not doing this for spiritual growth. I'm doing this because I need to get this eating under control. What you would find is that thing you're trying to get under control is but one of many things that you need to control. And the basis of it is, I will master my spirit. I will master it so I could control my body. Because if you could now deny yourself what your body needs, how much more will you deny yourself what your body do not need? You get the point? So it's tied together, even if you not consciously saying, I want to, I want to strengthen my spirit. I want to subdue the body, but I want to strengthen the spirit. Even if you're not saying that, it's still tied together, which is why a lot of people who do exercise stuff, they always try to put some sort of meditation into it. They always try to put some form of meditation into it, because you really cannot have control of the body without the spirit. You get the point? Your spirit has to be very strong in order to control your body, because your body, like, brother, your body does things without you even knowing. You're not thinking about blinking or breathing. You're not, sometimes you yawn. You're not thinking about that shit. You're not thinking about, okay, I need to control my heartbeat. Your body is doing these things without you even knowing. You get the point? Without you even being conscious of it. So now you're trying to control this thing that really has a mind of its own. Huh? It has a whole mind of its own. They call it, I think, the central nervous system. It has a whole mind of its, like this shit gonna do what the fuck it want to do. Now, imagine that with something that you feel the craving for. You had to try to control that thing, and it's mastering your spirit. All right, let me give you another one too. All right, hold on. Hope I answered the question. Come on, Isaiah.
So in that regard, sure, when you fast, do you fast from eating and drinking water, or is that up to the person?
That's definitely individual choice. It varies from person to person. You could fast from sex. You could fast from TV. You could fast from the phone. I try to get my kids to do that shit. There's a psych. I think there got to be a psychology with these devices at this point. At this point, there is a psychology with it. I'm sure of it, because their focus level I'm seeing is the phones. It's the whole thing with the phones, with the shorts, the reels is 1 minute. There's a ton of information you get when before you'd have to go read it in a book in the library or something. But the attention span is not there anymore. It's not, shit. I can't even talk mine. God damn, shit. This technology is doing something. But you could fast from anything. You understand? You could fast from anything. It doesn't have to be food. It doesn't have to be water. It could be both. You get the point? You could fast from anything. Give me 1 Corinthians 9. Give me 1 Corinthians 9. Start at 24. Let me get 24. Start with that.
The book of 1 Corinthians, chapter 9, verse 24.
Mm-hmm.
Know ye not that they which run in a race run all, but one receiveth the prize?
Mm-hmm.
So run that ye may obtain.
All right. So he's saying, don't you know that people who run a race, all of them run, but only one receives the prize. Right? So now run that ye may obtain. Like if somebody running a race, you have to run to win. There's no other reason to run the race. If you're going to enter this race, you have to win. Keep going.
Verse 25. And every man that striveth for the mastery is temperate
Mm-hmm.
in all things.
And every man that striveth for mastery, meaning every man that strives to do what? To win. Every man that strives for mastery is temperate in all things. What does that mean? You might need to look up temperate. Yeah, you might need to look up temperate. Go ahead, up.
Like temper, like when you temper metal, you get.
Well, let's look it up.
Of course.
Go ahead.
Kind of gone temperate, having a moderate climate, which especially lacks extremes in temperature.
Right. So that's temperate in the context of weather, not weather, but more so geography. Like there's the temperate zone and a tropical zone. Temperate zones don't have what?
Which which especially lacks extremes in temperature.
It lacks extremes in temperature. For instance, the East DC is not temperate. It was 94 degrees last week, Wednesday, and the day after it was like 45. That's from one extreme to the next. You get the point? That's not temperate. Temperate means it's right there, it's even keel, it's in the middle. It's balanced. Doesn't go to the extreme too much. You get the point? Go ahead. That's giving you an idea of the word temperate. Go ahead.
Marked by moderation such as
marked by moderation. All right, go ahead.
Such as keeping or held within limits, not extreme or excessive.
Such as keeping or held within limits. So what is that letting you know? If moderate is such as keeping or held within limits, what is that letting you know?
Discipline is there.
Discipline is good, but keeping or held within limits. Go ahead, Shapat.
It's being controlled.
It's being controlled. It's yielding to something greater than itself. And that's the key to discipline. The key to discipline is you can't be proud and disciplined. The key to discipline, you're going to have to have some humility because you're going to yield to something that's greater than you. You're going to yield to it. You get the point? You lead a disciplined life, you yield to an alarm clock. No matter how tired you are, when that thing go off at 5, you dare not press snooze. You get up because that clock is giving you orders. You get the point? That's a disciplined life, brother. That's you could achieve a whole lot if you obey a clock. And if you're willing to obey a clock, who can't defend you, can't teach you to fight, can't put a fire out, how much more would you obey the Lord? Who can? You get the point? It's training yourself, right? You are marked by moderation within limits. You operating within limits. I can't go this far. I want to go that far. But I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. I'm not going to do that. Somebody cut you off in traffic. You put the car in park and you're looking at them and you just fantasizing the whole thing. Like, what would be showing in them TV shows?
About 2 hours ago. Slack.
And listen, me and you both. Me and you both. And you just have to be like, I'm not going to explain this to Command Johnny Hall. And you put the car back in drive and you have a nice day. And you keep moving. You get the point? You're operating within limits. Go ahead.
Moderate in indulgence of appetite or desire.
Moderate in indulgence of appetite or desire. You have an appetite. You have a desire to do this thing and you don't do it. You don't do it. Now, what's desiring it? Your soul? Your spirit? Your body. Your body gets hungry. Your body gets thirsty. Your body wants to kill somebody. Your body wants to have sex with somebody. Get the point? You govern that thing. Now, to govern that thing, it comes with practice. It's like exercise, and it's like doing push-ups or pull-ups or squats or something. The more you do is the more you can do. So fasting helps with it, because if you could go 6 hours without water or 6 hours without food, then tomorrow maybe you could do 8. The next day maybe you could do 10. Within a month, a day is nothing for you. Within a couple months, maybe you could do a week. Or maybe you could do a week off the break. Some brothers do it. They just start. And whenever they can't go no more, they break the fast. You get the point? It's something you do, but it's the core of it is to master your spirit and to have total control over your body. And brother, that's something that it's very good to do, because the life we live, it's going to make you want to do things that you really shouldn't. You get the point? So you want to have immense control over yourself. Fasting is very good, even if you're doing it for health reasons. You get the point? Fasting is very good, and it would make you be able to do things that you normally would not want to do. Like you fast from eating, your body wants to do it. You don't want your body to do it, so you don't eat. You don't care. You don't care. You sit there, your stomach burning and making noise. You're hearing it. You don't care. You're not doing it. Well, guess what else you probably could do? You could probably take medicine now, because before you were so goddamn scared of the doctor. Now, if you could deny your body food, surely if I could make you stop eat, now I could make you take what you don't want to take. You get the point? Maybe now I could get up and hit the trail and run and or cycle or go to the gym. You get the point? You could now do things that you didn't think was possible to do. You didn't think it was even possible to do. Now maybe you could come to class. You could come sit in a class because, damn, my spirit is clear now. I don't have these things clouding me anymore. Maybe you could do a whole lot more just by denying yourself some things. You get the point? So yeah, it's definitely tied into spirituality. It's definitely a spiritual thing. It's exercising your spirit. Now, fasting, it gives you the strength to obey God. But don't think you could fast and then, go get a white woman. You get the point? Don't think, well, I'm strong now, I could deal with her, that she-devil. It's fasting gives you the strength to obey God. It doesn't make you obey God. You get the point? Because some of you should not fast. Some of you should not fast. Hear what I'm saying? Some of you should not fast. What do I mean by that? There's some of you who need to see a doctor. You need to go see a doctor and have the doctor clear you for any sort of activity, whether it's physical activity or fasting. A doctor needs to clear you. And until that doctor clear you, you should not do it. Now, what would happen? What usually happens to somebody who has that situation? What usually happens? If it is that, okay, somebody says, brother, you can't fast because you need to go see a doctor. What usually happens? Okay. What usually happens? Come on.
They try it anyway.
Why?
Because they don't have control over their spirit or their body.
Exactly. You understand? They don't have no discipline. So they won't yield to nothing but themselves. And then they go fast and they fall to hell out and crack their skull. And then they say, what? Can you all send up some prayers for me? When you was given the order, go see a doctor first. The Bible says, honor the physician. Go see him first. Get a physical. See if anything is wrong with you. See if you can handle it. You might be on the verge of diabetes or have diabetes. You go fasting, your sugar level drop, brother. You fall out. You're not supposed to. You shouldn't. You understand? No. So, get counsel with everything you're doing. But for sure, fasting is definitely, it strengthens your spirit enough. It strengthens your spirit more so that you're able to do more things better. You get the point? So that's it. All right. It's on your phone. What you needed? Go ahead. Oh, so Lucky, hold on. Keep reading in Corinthians. Let me just finish this one. All right.
Now they do it to obtain a corruptible crown, but we an uncorruptible.
Right now, they do it to obtain a corruptible crown. What does that mean? They run to obtain a corruptible crown. What does that part mean?
For vanity, sir.
Somebody who's running a race, what do they get?
Like congratulations.
Somebody who runs Olympics, the fastest man in the world. What does he get when he crosses that line?
Oh, a medal.
You get a medal. Right? You get a medal, you get money. In times past, they would get that wreath, that Caesar's wreath put on their head. That would be the crown for the Olympic Games. They put that crown on you. Sometimes they even still do it as part of the theme. When you get up on that podium, they put the shawl or the cape over you and they put the wreath over your head because it's Greek and Roman culture. You get the point? But that crown is corruptible. It's going to dry up and fall apart. Even the gold one or whatever is, the brass one, whichever it is, it's not going to last forever. They run for an incorruptible crown. For a corruptible crown, we run for an incorruptible crown. Meaning what? our prize does not decay. Our prize does not fade. You get the point? Go ahead.
Verse 26.
Mm-hmm.
I therefore so run, not as uncertainly, so fight I, not as one that beateth the air.
Right? So knowing that they run for a corruptible crown, and my crown is incorruptible, we run certainly, not uncertainly. What does that mean?
You're running for a reason. Not
Certainly versus uncertainly. What does that mean? Come on, pass the microphone.
Running certainly for a prize, knowing that if I run this, I'm guaranteed to get a prize compared to if I compared to other runners, they don't know if they're going to win or not. So it's like endure to the end.
Not so much endure today. You honest when you say the first thing.
Okay.
Like you're running without doubt.
Done.
Because what happens as you run this race?
You got temptation, you got Satan, try to get distracted or tell you that this race is not going to work.
This race is not like their races. Their races has a finish line you could see.
Done.
You could see it. If you're really an athlete, you know how many steps it takes to get to that line. If you play that NFL, brother, it's, 3 to the left, do the cross hip thing, then slide back this way on the 10 line. You have it in your head. You know where it ends. You don't know where the fuck this thing ended at. You don't know if tomorrow's coming or if, whenever. You get the point? But you have to run this thing with certainty every time, not knowing where the end is. You get the point? That's psychologically, that's a whole different thing. You get the point? Go ahead.
I was gonna say with the on verse 25 with the corruptible and incorruptible, can we precept it to when the Israelites would betray their people and get with the Greeks or the white man and would be awarded purple, or because like their prizes, like so say like today a sellout, or like
I see what you're saying.
Like our black leaders, their prize is corruptible because the white man is saying, "I'll give you this money, Jesse Jackson or Martin Luther King."
I see what you're saying. I wouldn't use it like that, and I'm gonna tell you why.
Okay.
No, you could, but I wouldn't use it in general. I'm gonna tell you why. Because the average brother or sister who is in the truth is no longer coming to class because they get a check from I.S.U.P.K. I wish it was like that. I just found out the Southern Poverty Law Center was paying niggas to infiltrate. I don't know how the fuck they missed my resume. They could have paid me. I'd have told them everything about the truth. I'd have told them exactly what the fuck they want to know, everything about the truth. I don't know. Listen, Southern Poverty Law Center, look me up. Captain Mashak, I'm in DC. Bring that check, nigga. Because I'll tell you everything you want to know about the truth. Niggas was paying millions of dollars to KKK people to find out what they hate black people. I could have told you that shit for 50%. I had an insider trading. I selling it out for the low. The average brother or sister that just all of a sudden stops coming to class, it's not because of a check.
Right.
It's not because of being bought out. Them niggas who's being bought out, they was always whores. You understand what I'm saying? The reason they are the top of Israel is because they gain money. You understand? The reason they lead the protests is because they gain money. The reason they end the protests is because they gain money. This here is about getting up every day and not eating pork and not eating shrimp and not eating crab and not going after this white woman and not getting high and not getting drunk and paying your tithes. And this is about living life every day. And you're going to get fed up with it. Why are you getting fed up of it?
Because your strength is starting to get weary.
No. That ain't why. What sport you love playing when you was younger? You ever got tired of it? No. Why your strength ain't fade with what you love? A boxer get his face beat in at. His speech changes from all the jabs to his head. He loved boxing though. A woman complaining, throwing up when she get pregnant, ankle swollen, back swollen, her color, if she's have a little light skin, start to change around her neck and just, starts to look different. What happens as soon as she gives birth to that baby? Who knows? Go ahead.
Have another one.
Let's have another one. Bitch, you was just cursing me out in the damn birthing theater. Fuck you did this to me. Fuck you. As soon as that baby come out, let's make more. Bitch, what the fuck? Why she ain't tired of it? Why she ain't just no more? Now, there are women who's like, that's it, I'm done. In general, that doesn't happen because they certain about what they want to do. They're certain. There's not a doubt. You can't have the doubter. You can't have if you have the doubt, you get counsel quickly. Because the doubt could be, you could be reassured. You got to explain your doubt. You got to explain what it is, what's bothering you, what's the situation. Sometimes it's just straight up fear. And it's not an irrational thing. It's not an irrational thing. What we doing is by all intents and purposes, a crazy man's and a crazy woman's idea. By all intents and purposes, just take it in a vacuum for what it is. You just decide to wear leather armbands in 2026. Your boots, your shoes, your pants tucked into your boots. You're wearing a funny headscarf. You believe in a book nobody believes in. And you go out on the street every Saturday when men is on the street meeting women 12 o'clock and having sex with them by 9. Getting high, getting drunk. And you deciding not to do that, but to go out there and speak these words nobody could understand for a God nobody believes in, that people will hate you and spit on you and throw things on you. You've got to be crazy. There's got to be something wrong with you. But you do it anyway. And you're looking forward to the next camp. Now, there's somebody who looks at that or experiences it and is like, it's just too much. It's too much for them. They're not yet strong enough or they don't believe in this thing. And that's fine. That is absolutely fine. This is not for everybody, or it's not for everybody right now. That's good. It's fine. But those of you all who believe this thing, a day like that is like, damn. Like, brothers be disappointed when there's no action. Damn, it's dead out here today, man. Somebody come and battle. Hey, where's the LGBTQ? You just go start some shit just because you want to battle somebody on this thing. Why you want to battle them? Why you want to battle? I'm going to come to you because, but why you want to battle them on this? On what they call a dead book? Why do you want to battle them about this?
Love the battle, love the truth.
You're right, but what is it based on the precept? Because you are certain about this. You're not reading this with uncertainty. You're certain. You're absolutely certain that what's in here is the truth. Even if you don't even know it's in there. Somebody could pull the precept. You've never seen it. What you saying this means that God loves everybody? That's a lie. This is the first time you see the precept. But you certain about what you're doing. This is not, you ain't doing this hoping that one day somebody shows you something to make you leave. Nigga, show it to me. I need you to show it to me. You found something that means God love everybody in here? And that white people could be saved and the Africans and Jews too? Show it to me so I could show you I ain't leaving. Show it to me. Show me all the proof. Show me the Greek, the Hebrew, whatever. I don't give a damn. We going down with this ship if it's wrong. We going down with this ship if it's wrong. But if this motherfucker right, boy, ooh-wee, if this thing is right, boy, I'm certain. You get the point? Go ahead, Bukwash. I'm coming to you, camera. Bukwash, go ahead.
I was going to say, brothers even get mad when something happens and they're not there.
I keep telling you all the story. Yeah. I came down to the camp late before, brother. This was 2007 or 8. Coming from slavery, I had worked out with my slave to leave a certain time, but I couldn't be there at the beginning of camp. I come down by the camp, the corner empty. General Katham sees me from in the camp van. He said, Mashak. So I run in the camp van. I'm like, yo, what happened? Man, they try to kill us. That's the famous camp where the DC down there surround the whole camp and threatened to kill the camp for Barack Obama. I went to the slave Monday. I said, hey, I need Fridays off, yo. I can't do this no more. Yeah, I was working 4 days from then on. I was like, fuck that shit. Y'all ain't telling me no stories. Either we all going to jail, we all dying, or we all going in the hospital. But y'all ain't getting to do, take part of this shit, and I don't know. That ain't happening. Go ahead. I didn't last on that slave too much longer, but shit. I still here. Go ahead.
All the same old when you meet when you used to the truth, when you meet a sister.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm at my cousin's house. He had like a little party with his wife. Peoples.
Okay.
Met a sister flight attendant. She wanted to go out that night. We go out. She all in love. Oh, she attracted to me. The next week we talking on the phone. She's planning for her birthday.
Mm-hmm.
So then I said, yeah, I don't celebrate birthdays and all that. And then she I have to say something. I think I want to start talking. I said, look, it's okay. Because she was hesitating to tell me. I said, sister, I'm in my early to mid 30s. I've been doing this since I was 19. I'd have been through this story 1,000 times. You can if you want to stop talking, it's fine.
Listen, give the comment. I had that shit there. You better than me. I'd have played the bitch into some flights. She a flight attendant?
Yeah, no, she was talking.
Yeah. So why you want to stop talking to me, baby? What's wrong? How could we solve this? Let's talk about this somewhere in Paris. What's the fares look like, motherfucker? I got some flights out this bitch out. So like, yeah, hell yeah. You find about the truth later, but just get me over there. That's all I need. Yeah, it's a little bit different with this thing here. So now let's keep reading. Let me get the last precept, all right? So he said, I therefore so run, not as uncertainly. So fight I as not who beated the air, like a fight. A boxer, how does a boxer train? Shadow boxing. He beat in the air. Our fight, we not fighting air. We fighting against what? Principalities in high places, like the Southern Poverty Law Center. Let me tell you something. Long before this bullshit come up, Commander General Yahanna, Captain Tower, and Captain Kahan been fighting them dirty racist bastards for years. Because you all heard about the Southern Poverty Law thing, right? How they've been putting people on that list who just disagree with them ideologically. And it cost groups different things. And of course, the I.S.U.P.K is at the head of that list. And it's essentially saying we are the same as the KKK, which is ridiculous. And now I don't know if it's Department of Justice, there's the DOJ behind them, or who is it? I believe it's the DOJ and somebody else behind them, because they're saying all that money they collected, because they're a non-profit, they've been paying people who are KKK members. I want all that money coming in here. Whatever lawsuit they get settled with, that has to come in here, because brother, a boxer's fighting, beating is not doing anything. But getting rid of them niggas, that is going to help so much. You know, on places, we go and try to do things and people Google us and they say, hey, it says here you're a hate group. So you believe a group of white Jewish people call themselves the Southern Poverty Law Center instead of this clean record we have in here of the Israelite School of UPK? Well, it says you're a hate group here. I don't care what that say. Like the white man is not a liar. Yeah, I hope they dismantle that organization and pay out everybody. Pay everything to us. Right? We fight not as one who beated the air. We have a different battle. Keep going.
But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection.
Mm-hmm. But I keep under my body and bring it into subjection, Bukwash. You get it? He's saying I keep under my body, meaning I keep this thing down. I control it and bring it into subjection. Bring it into what? Ruling over your flesh. You want to be able to control it. Go ahead.
Lest that by any means, when I have preached to others, I myself should be a castaway.
Right. This is Paul saying it. He's saying he had to control his flesh, lest after he done teach the words of the Lord to everybody, because he can't control his flesh. Now he becomes who he teaches about. You get the point? So controlling your flesh is quintessential to living in the truth. Controlling your mastery of your flesh, getting your spirit strong. And now if you have to do it for health reasons, great. But you're going to benefit from, your spirit is going to benefit from it regardless. You get the point? Let's go. Next question. If not, we could go straight into the topic. We have more? No, slack it. Izan, yours. Let me get yours. I'm going to come to you in the camera. Oh, sorry, you lost it?
I got it.
Okay, go ahead.
So I just wanted to know like the difference between a heave offering and a wave offering.
I got you. Where you at?
I found one. I think Book of Exodus, chapter 29, verse 27. And thou shalt sanctify the breast of the wave offering and the shoulder of the heave offering, which is waved and which is heaved up, of the ram of the consecration.
I think this is lifted up. That's all right.
Even
I think it's lifted up. One is waved, like it's waved, and the other one is lifted up. I'll have to double check that with Ash. All right. I mean, this is the high hold. This would be a Sabbath service thing. All right. But I think the heave is lifted up. It's like heave. Go ahead.
It's offered.
It's similar to that, right? You get the point? But don't quote me on it. Let me find out and I'll come back to you, all right? Anything else?
No, sir.
No, sir. Okay, man. Go ahead.
I was trying to refresh just a short explanation on what Christ was saying with the senators and politicians or something like that. Matthew 9:11, 19.
Let me hear what's in. In the meantime, let me get something else.
So there's a question online from Mathum Yad. It says, Slag, if I
Matthew
may.
9 and 10 or 9 and 9 down to
9, 11,
go to. Okay. And what you was trying to find out?
I just wanted to go over it again. I haven't had it explained or heard it explained.
All right, let me get this one online. I'm gonna come back to this one. All right. Go ahead, Bukhari.
It's from Mathum Yad. It says, Slag, if I may, where can I find real history that the Japhites were originally the people that inhabited Europe before, and the scriptures, Baba Kashaw?
Let me get back to you that. Hold on. Not Ezekiel. Ezekiel is when they are already left. I want to say it's with Philip the Macedonian, with the Macedonian Empire. I think that's who ran Japheth out of Europe. And the sons of Japheth. Hold on. Let me look up the sons of Japheth. I might have to get back to you. Who asked this one? Let me write these down. Mathum Yad. And I had to check what's the other one I checked for you in the camera? The heave. Right, that's it. Hold up. Right, the heave and Japheth, right? Okay. Hold on. I think the one with Japheth is with the sons, right? No, I think that's where they say they refer to them as the isles. They have in the isles. But Europe is what he wants. Proof of Japheth in Europe. And heave offering, right? Okay. All right, no sweat. Anything else?
And there's a question that's pertaining to the topic tonight.
No sweat.
It's from King Denny. Says, Slack, I don't want, if I may ask, other than a wife committing adultery, what else is a lawful reason to leave her?
All right, no sweat. We'll get to that once we go into this. Hold that question for me, all right? Nakamai, what you wanted? Matthew 9 and 10?
No, I see it explained in see Matthew chapter 9, verse 9. So my question was, why was Christ? What was going on in the story? What was going on in the story? But I see the Pharisees is always trying to come up against Christ and say he was doing wrong, but then he would end up cutting him. Matthew chapter 9, verse 9. And Jesus passed forth from thence he saw a man named Matthew sitting at the receipt of custom, and said unto him, Follow me. And he arose and followed him. Verse 10, and it came to pass as Jesus sat at meat in the house, behold, many publicans and sinners came and sat down with Christ, with him and his disciples.
Right.
Verse 11, when the Pharisees saw it, they said unto his disciples, Why eateth your master with publicans and sinners? Verse 12, but when Jesus heard that, he said unto them, They that be whole need not a physician, but they that are sick. So now verse 12 explains why he was with the sinners and the publicans.
Verse 13 too.
And verse 13, but go ye and learn what that meaneth. I will have mercy and not sacrifice, for I am not come to call the righteous, but sinners to repentance.
Right. That's what he said. He telling them straight up, you should go and learn what the hell that means, because I prefer mercy than sacrifice. The Sadducees and Pharisees wanted sacrifice. They were the ones who, want you to find in you for a lamb, find in you for a goat, for a cow, for 50% of this, because the fines or the punishment become a system of revenue for them. Just like DC with them damn tickets, right? You go in 2 minutes over 2 miles over the speed limit, is $100 ticket on a main street in DC. How? Just explain that to me. How? I don't get it. $100 goddamn dollars. All right, ain't no sweat. Ain't no sweat. I'll pay it somehow. Don't worry about it. So he's telling them he prefer mercy, that he prefer that they change. He prefer that they change, and it also lets you know the Sadducees and Pharisees was not doing the job. The Sadducees and Pharisees hated Israelites, so they would not go to the poor, who is where you would have quote unquote sinners. They would go to the rich, because you could tell the rich man, you're doing this wrong, but if you pay me some money, your sin's forgiven. Just like the church. If you make this donation, God will forget about your sin. If you bring this in, God will forget about your sin. But you can't do that with the poor. The poor man don't have shit to give you, and you don't care about his life anyway. You get the point? All right, good to go. What else we have? Anything else? Any other questions in the class? We good? All right. Let me know if any questions come up in the class. Just raise your hand. All right. All right. Cool. So now you had, in the last 2 weeks, you've had, is it 3 stories? 2 main stories that ended in death. And the root of it that we know of so far is divorce, according to I.S.U.P.K, right? The first one was the Fairfax guy over there in Virginia, right? He was the lieutenant governor. He started having issues in his marriage. They said how he was, wasn't able to keep up with his bills, whatever. His life started to go down, develop an alcohol problem. I don't know how true or false, but his wife filed for divorce. He got served with the papers, shot the brother in the head, killed himself, right? You all heard about that. I think that was last week or the week before, right? Then this Sunday, another brother. Now this first cat, he's lieutenant governor of Virginia, meaning I think that's like vice governor, right? He's the one that if the governor not there, he running the state. That's a tremendous amount of power he have. Now this other brother didn't have that much power. Brother in Louisiana, right? He was in the National Guard, had ordinary slavery, had to have had a pretty decent marriage because they was married for how many years? Who knows? I believe, come on. You could check it out. I want to believe it's about 13 or something like that. They have like 8 kids together, 7 or 8 kids together. He has kids with another woman as well. And similarly going through a divorce, decides this thing, he's not having it. He's absolutely not having it. Kills her or shoots her, kills the children, and then eventually, death by suicide by cop, right? And end up in a shootout with officers. And like Yahanna said, on Monday night show, Esau done created a world that we really cannot survive in. Surviving in this world, if you are, it's really miraculous because it's not meant for you to have a life in. This world is a machine that needs you as a battery. And the minute you can't keep up the energy production to keep this machine running, change the battery. Swap it out. Just get a new one. That's how this world treats Blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. We are not meant for this place, which is why we have a lot of mental illness within this place. You get the point? Like this, it's coping with this place. They try to make us feel like something's wrong with us. Something's wrong with this place. Go ahead, Art.
It was 11 years, sir.
11 years, Art. Like now, in modern standards, that's a long marriage. In modern standards, they have a ton of kids together. Whatever it is happened, he couldn't take it no more. Now, I don't know how innocent he was or she was. I don't know if he was beating the broad. I don't know what the hell it is happened. But you don't get 8 kids by not having a marriage. 8 kids with the same person. You know, that's even if it's quadruplets are. Goddamn. You get the point? Like that doesn't happen by something that was, was fragile or frail. You get the point? This man, for all intents and purposes, the sister, they had a family. And this place is going to send you to the extreme. It's going to make you not what? We went over it earlier. It's going to make you not what? Go ahead. I'm coming to you, sis. Go ahead.
Endure?
It's going to make you not what? Go ahead, sis.
Certain.
It's going to make you not certain. I'll take that. That's not what I wanted, but I'll take that. It's going to make you not. Go ahead, sis.
Be disciplined.
Discipline, I'll take that too. It's going to make you not temperate. Temperate means you're governed within here. You're not going to any extreme or the next. No matter how hot the fire turns up here, you able to now stay right here in the middle and be even keel and moderate and disciplined. You have to. You have to just stay right here and be even keel. Or else, brother, the extreme you think you go into, what you're not seeing here is the field is slanted. If you think you stop in here, you're not. It's better to stay right here in the middle. But you try to go to the edge and think you could come back, you're not coming back. It's just not going to happen. This place is not designed for it to come back. It's designed for you to go as extreme as possible. So now there's 8 CPS cases. I'm sure they're gonna, of course, the family gonna step in, but knowing Esau, they're gonna assign at least 4 caseworkers to these kids. At least 4. If they could get 8, even better. They're gonna make money from our tragedy. They're going to make money. They're going to use it for political mileage. They're gonna just milk us dry and never ever help our situation. You get the point? So now, of course, going off of last week's class with Will and Jada, we're definitely going to go into a little bit more this week, but understanding certain things. First and foremost, the Israelite school of I.S.U.P.K. Under Commanding General Yahanna is, leading and profound in counseling in any situation, whether it's substance abuse, whether it's mental issues, whether it's marital problems, whether it's issues between brothers, issues between sisters. We have a stellar record of getting to the root of everything and helping the situation out tremendously. Many people could witness and attest to that. Even brothers and sisters who are incarcerated could tell you the counseling that they have received has helped them in the prison and their family outside, right? If you're struggling in any situation, I don't care what it is, you give the Israelite School of I.S.U.P.K. call ASAP. You don't have to take your life. You don't have to take nobody else's life. And I understand how strong of an urge you can feel to do so. I understand how strong of an urge you can just feel that this thing is not making sense. I need this race to end. But you call the school and get some counsel if you really want help. If you really want the help, you should call the school and get some counsel. All right. Now, understanding with a man and a woman, there's different. You first got to understand a man and a woman is absolutely different. A man is not a woman is not a man. Sometimes a man can expect his woman to be more like him, like a soldier. He's not a soldier. You got to remember that. Sisters, your husband is not your girlfriend. His mind don't work the same way. You got to understand that we're both different people that complement each other. We're supposed to come together on differences and strengths. We're supposed to complement each other with it. There's roles that each person has that, despite what the white man says, has to be preserved. There's no business on the earth where every employee is equal. There's no business or no operation on the earth where everybody is just the same. The CEO is the same as the doorman. There's no way. Everybody has a role. And if those roles are not kept, the business cannot run. You get the point? It cannot run. And it's no difference with a marriage. There's roles that need to be preserved. There's absolute roles that need to be preserved. And blurring of these roles is causing a lot of confusion and a lot of undue stress. A lot of undue stress in a marriage. And the roles that the Lord put is independent of money, which is the number one cause of divorce. Financial issues is it got to be the number one. You could look it up for sure, but it got to be the number one cause or the root of some sort of separation. The roles between a man and a woman is not dependent on money. Is absolutely not dependent on money. If it were, you would have read it in the Bible. If it were, you would have read it in the Bible. It's more dependent on integrity and character and morals. David got Saul's daughter not from money. David got Saul's daughter from standing for Israel, from his moral integrity. And that's something that you have to have in this world. Because this white man is about the most immoral creature on earth. He's very, very immoral, and he sells us his immoral life. And because of it, we're suffering something it's an epidemic. It's an absolute epidemic. Like the general said, a lot more people are going through this than just that lieutenant governor and that brother down there in Louisiana. It's happening all over. And listen, years ago, Commander Yahanna, he said this would happen. He said there's going to come a time brothers are just going to start killing women. Because, and this is he was not co-signing it. He was explaining what happens. Because of how this place is, it gives a lot of power to Eve. And where does that come from? Where does the power that Esau gives to our sisters come from? When I say come from, where did it originate? Go ahead.
The white man.
Well, he's given it, but why? Where does it originate? That's what I mean when it comes from. Go ahead.
Finances, sir.
Go ahead, sis. I'm gonna come to you.
From the garden.
From the garden. It originated from Adam and Eve. This is his way of controlling you. He can't control you directly. So he has to control. It's like putting you under arrest. When the police wants to put you under arrest, what do? If you ever had the encounter, what do?
They put handcuffs on you, sir.
They grab your hands. They restrain you. Sisters, you all have to understand this. If you listen to Esau, remember, two become one. We're now one flesh. If he's controlling you, he's controlling me. If he has your mind, he's controlling. You're not part of me like an arm or a hand or elbow or leg. If he's controlling you, he's controlling me. You have to understand that thing. You have to understand that there's no longer two people. We're one now. Whatever you do affects me. Whatever I do affects you. You get the point? Who had a hand up? Go ahead. No. You found something?
Someone just talking crap about.
No. I asked about what causes it. I thought you was looking up that.
Oh yeah, I was looking it up. They says I'm getting different sources, but it says number one is infidelity. Number two is lack of communication.
So where the hell is finances? Infidelity is this bullshit. That's people come back together after infidelity, and that's also immoral. Communication is another. That's nonsense. The real issue here is finances. Once the finances start, it's a reason for the infidelity and communication and everything else. All right, go ahead, Art. Pass the mic for the brother.
Like if I may, it says infidelity, finances number two, but in the Black community, finances is number one.
I already know finances is number one everywhere. It's number one everywhere. Like ain't nobody staying together suffering. Everybody's I can do better, this, that, the other. They mask it with other things, but it's really finances. That's really what starts it. How do I know this? Every married couple in the world has how many bank accounts? I'm gonna give you the easy answer. Not one. I'm gonna give you the easy answer. Not one. And she have 3 hidden ones in case you find that she got some bread. You get the point? If finances is not an issue, why is it like that? You get the point? You can't live according to Esau. That his system has to go. It's not good. It's not strong. It's not strong, and it doesn't demand anything of you. It lets you do what the hell you want to do. That was it. Somebody else had their hand up, or you good to go? All right. Give me let me start here. Matthew 5, not Matthew 5. No, yeah, Matthew 5. Shit, I was right on it. God damn, so lucky. Give me Matthew 5 and 31. No, in fact, give me Ecclesiasticus 22, 25, 22 through 26. Let's start there. All right. 25, 22 through 26. Ecclesiasticus 25, verse 22 through 26. Right? So, like I said, now once the two come together, brother, once you done lay with that woman, that's your wife, sisters. Once you open your legs and accept that man, that's your husband. Y'all two are now one. You're two are now one. If you leave him, if you leave her, you're splitting one flesh. You're tearing it apart. You get the point? Now, in these cases, they said the women have filed for divorce. You could Google this and see who initiates divorce. The majority of just Google it. They're gonna say I hate women. You gotta read it out. I'm trying to help me, brother. I'm just trying to help me. Salak. All right, let's find it. Whoever have the scripture, read it. All right, so let's start. Ecclesiasticus 25, verse 22. Let me know when you find it quickly, all right? As soon as you find it, all right, be quiet, don't hold on.
I got it.
Mm-hmm.
Women initiate divorce far more than men, accounting for 70% of all divorces. For college educated women, this figure increases to roughly 90%.
Say that. Hold on. Say that again.
Kind. Women initiate divorces far more than men, accounting for nearly 70% of all divorces. For college educated women, this figure increases to roughly 90%.
Now, I want to ask you all this. For college educated women, this figure increases to 90%. So say 90% of college educated women of all the college educated women that file for divorce, 90% of all the divorces that are filed between a man and a woman who is college educated, 90% of it is started by the woman who's college educated. Why? Versus, I would imagine somebody who is not, is less that file, right? That's what they're saying. Okay. Why is that? Go ahead.
It's further you go up in education is Esau trained. Mm-hmm. Or I know college or university is training you to work in Esau's working world.
Mm-hmm. I'll take that. Go ahead, that's the one.
Like, sir, if I may, because they make more money.
Okay, that's it. In their mind, this degree means more money. I don't need a man, so I can just go ahead and push this through. Fine. In their mind, I have this degree, I have more money. It doesn't mean this is not a problem. You understand? Like if you have if you grow up with brothers or you're overseas somewhere and you'll find money or you'll get money, you know now, niggas, we up. You get the point? We up now. You don't think I have money, me and you have a problem. I could do bad by myself and separate. You don't think that. You get the point? But this is America. That's what America pumps and pushes. And sisters, you're going to have to resist this thing, or else you're going to be reading about more of this shit. You're going to be reading about more of it. This is definitely the white man. But we got to close the back door. We got to go lock and bolt that back door up. You can't go open that back door, sis. I don't care how bad it gets in here. You can't open that back door for him. You get the point? Because this is a straight up attack on the black family and Latino family. Okay. All right. Somebody else had their hand? We good to go? Go ahead, read. Where we at? Ecclesiasticus 25 and 22.
This is the book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 22.
Mm-hmm.
A woman, if she maintain her husband, is full of anger, impudence, and much reproach.
All right, what does that mean? What does that mean? Right? As we go through this, especially brothers, right? This is for both, but especially brothers, you're going to realize how much your choice in a woman will impact the rest of your life and her life. You're going to have to realize how much there's a responsibility that's on you that's graver than any time before. You can't just go with anybody. You're going to have a certain standard, a certain level if you're going to survive. If you're going to survive this war that we're in, you're going to have to partner up with somebody who is willing to fight with you and not fight you. You get the point? So what does this mean? Verse 22. Got it. Go ahead.
The woman will
not the woman.
This
and believe you me, I'm going to be giving you trick questions all night long because I'm going to see where your mind is. It didn't say the woman. It didn't say every woman. It says a woman, which means there is a type of woman that does this. This is telling you who, this type is. Go ahead.
She's going to be angry with you because she has to take care of you. And she will disrespect you and cut you short as a man.
Okay. That's what it seems like it's saying on face value. That's not what it's saying. Right? When it says a woman, if she has to maintain her husband, it seems like it says if she had to take care of him, right? Take care of him how? According to your answer.
Financially, sir.
It seems like that's what it's saying, right? That's not what it's saying. That's not what it's saying. A man will sleep under a bridge and go to a job. There's brothers who sleep in the car, get a gym membership, go in the gym 5 o'clock in the morning, work out, take a bath, and go to work. I meet them at camp. Hey, brother, hey, there's the number, something. You say, listen, man, I sleep in the shelter. I just go. But you have a job. Say, yeah. You get the point? This is not talking about financially. Go ahead, Shapat.
Like, it sounds like the opposite way. Like, when she realizes that she has to maintain, take care of the husband, like she's mad at that. Like the white man is the devil. She
okay. What does he maintain? Before we move on, what does he maintain? No problem.
To keep, to look over. I mean, not look over, but
don't sweat. Think about someone. Let me get Nassau. I think Nassau had his hand up. I believe so. You had your hand up, right? Go ahead.
Like if I may, for instance, if he was paying all the bills and he got laid off, now she has to maintain.
I just said it's not about bills. It's not about money. It has nothing to do with money.
Uh,
It has nothing to do with money. 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 It has nothing to It seems like that's what it's talking about. That's not what it's talking about. Because
she has to take care of him like she's a mother. Like, hey, you gotta go, you gotta get up, you gotta do this.
That's more of what it is. If she has to maintain her husband, meaning if she has to lead you, it's going to make her pissed off. It's going to make her angry, and she's going to be full of reproach. If she has to be you instead of you. You get the point? If she has to be you, then you got to be her. When she has to be her. You understand what I'm saying? That's what I say the roles that Esau have. To work in Esau's kingdom right now and make it up as a woman, you have to be what they call a boss bitch. You have to get a pantsuit, a power suit. That's what they call it. It's a pantsuit. They don't even, sisters who work in Esau's corporate world, they don't even dress in a skirt and a blouse no more. It's the pantsuit because they have to look like one of the boys and be like one of the men. And that's very jarring because when she goes home, that man ain't going to put up with that shit. You get the point? Now, if it is that the roles are changed and she now has to maintain you, she has to, tell you what to do, she's going to be full of reproach. She's going to be full of anger and impudence and much reproach. Now, some women are not like that. Someone will still honor you and pray that you get the strength to lead like you're supposed to. But there is a woman, if she maintain you, if she had to do that, it's going to be rough. It's going to be horrible. It's going to be bad. You make sure you find that woman who is not going to be like this. Make sure you find that sister who probably would call your camp leader or call somebody to talk to you before she has to tell you it herself. And then now she's, disrespecting you or looking at you disrespectfully. She's not made for that. She's made to be led. And she's made to be led. That's why her appetite is so vast and wide that you have to be her restriction. You have to be her. You got to make her temperate. Because without you, she'll go to the extreme. You get the point? You got to be that type of person. All right, let's keep going. 23, quickly.
A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh the heavy countenance and wounded heart. Salakia, and a wounded heart. A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress.
Read it one more time from the top. Salakia.
Salakia. A wicked woman abateth the courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart.
Right. A wicked woman abated courage, maketh a heavy countenance and a wounded heart. What does that mean? Listen, Ashagopan, he do a lot of work with social services and stuff like that. He just sent me an article from CNBC. It says 54% of people believe a partner with debt is a reason to consider divorce. It's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous, Zach. We fight in a battle we can't win. What does abated courage mean? Go ahead.
She would discourage you, sir.
That's true. That's another way. Come on, Bakwash.
Look it up.
No, go ahead.
Abated means to decrease in force or intensity.
Right? To stop it or discourage, like he said. Instead of encourage, discourage. She abated courage, meaning you don't have that thing it killed the spirit you would have to go ahead and do what you do. She'll kill it.
Okay.
You cannot choose that type of woman. You cannot do it. Will Smith should have learned that. Go ahead.
Yeah, so even that's why in UPK we're careful of or teach our women not to do that to young sons, so they won't be feminine. They could be young boys trying to be, they're going to try to naturally have courage and be bold, and it's for us to control it and measure it, but it still allow that young boy to be become a young,
okay, there's an easy solution for that. The father has to be around.
Right.
She can't not have him around, because that's where the boy gets his first idea of a man from. Without that, his idea of a man is skewed. You get the point? Same thing if it's the other way. Like a single father is better able to raise a boy or a girl than a single mother because of the emotional aspect. You get the point? The emotional aspect is going to disarm them really from how they should really be. You get the point? Every problem with us is because the family structure is being attacked and really destroyed at this point. It's being attacked and destroyed, and there's no recourse for it. There's nothing where, okay, this is the alternative. There's nothing. It's just hit and hope. And if it make it, make it. If it don't, it don't. When it should not be like that. You get the point? You have two people from two different spheres of society. One with the rich and famous, and one, ambiguous and not rich, not famous, regular. And they both ended in the same tragedy. It's letting you know our problem is not money. Even though that's what in the world they think the problem is. But our problem isn't. It can't be that. You get the point? Our problem is we follow Esau way too much. We follow him way too much. This nigga had a ton of money. His woman was trying to leave. He didn't have no money. His woman was trying to leave. What's the point? Like, what could stop it? All right, let's keep going.
A woman that will...
Go ahead.
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress maketh weak hands and feeble knees.
All right, what is that saying? Aisan?
Instead of giving him strength, she's like discouraging.
It didn't say strength. It did not say strength. What did it say?
A woman that will not comfort her husband in distress. Make it.
What is her role to him? It says it right there.
Comfort him.
Comfort. That's it. Comfort. She's not to give you strength, but she could give you comfort. Now the comfort will make you strong, but she's not to give you strength. And I have to say it like that because the internet is like, I'm a strong woman and I'm gonna make you strong. No, bitch, you're not. It just said if you don't comfort him, you make him weak. It just said it. If you do not comfort this man, you make him weak. You want him to be strong, comfort him. Make him comfortable. Give him comfort. If you want him to be strong, if you want a strong man, you're going to have to be a source of comfort, not strength. It didn't say that. It says comfort. Keep reading. And listen, and it said in distress. Both them men was in distress. You know how distressed you have to be to watch your children and say, I'm going to take you all out? Now, in his mind, it's mercy. It's like, you don't have to live in this wicked world no more. That's how heavy he felt. Both cases. Now, I'm not justifying what they did. I'm trying to bring some understanding. Both cases, to those men, the end of their marriage was the end of the world. Those women would have just moved on. If you have, okay, but this is with both people, but you find it more with women. If you're a sister and you have problems connecting with people, get more counsel before you get married. If you're single, if you're already in a marriage, get counsel on how to connect. Because these women could not be connected with these men if their option was to leave and not destroy everything. It's obvious he's more invested than they are. It's obvious. It's off because the end of this is the end of it all in his mind. For her, I'll find somebody else. I'll separate. I could do this by myself. We done together. You know what a divorce is for a man most times? Which one of you will dig your arm out your shoulder? Just take a knife, just take a hatchet, take a damn hatchet and just start cutting away. None of y'all would do that shit. That's what it feels like for a man. It feels like that for a man. For a woman, she doesn't see it like that because she's the arm. She's the thing that's joining him. You get the point? And there's a huge difference between men and women. You have to understand that if you're going to marry a man or you're already married to a man, understand that you are totally part of his world now. You're part of him and he cannot live without you. If he's forced to, he will. But he cannot live without you. And you should never want to live without him. If that's the route you go into. If you decide you're going to do this thing, commit to it. Commit to it. Now, committing to it don't mean you have to, if abuse is going on, you got to take the abuse. There's counsel for that. There's a solution for it. But divorce is, brother, it's such a personal thing. It destroys a man. It destroys him. When you with the new nigga, he's psychologically screwed upstairs because you're introducing him to somebody who is going to go into something that in his mind belongs to him. He can't understand this shit. It's like, what the fuck is you even talking about? He don't want to see no other man with his kids out. He don't want to see pictures on Facebook with some new random ass motherfucker who wasn't around for the last 11 years playing with his kids. He don't want to see that shit. This world is evil. It's unfair. Everybody has to go. I'm not justifying it. I'm trying to make you understand one side. Because Tyler Perry and all of them, they make you understand the other side. Everybody could understand a woman. They could understand. I'm not attacking his sister. I'm just saying it. Everybody could understand. Oh, she's jammed up for her. Is this, is that? Everybody understands that thing, but nobody looks at the other side. And really, everybody gets affected, you know, in a horrible way. There's more comfort and support for a sister versus a brother. There's way more. There's way more. You have to, if you're going to get married, you don't have to. Ain't nobody telling you have to. That's another misconception. Sometimes you probably just you don't need to be married. You could come and serve the Lord and pay your tithes, and you know, you could get fulfillment elsewhere. You could get it elsewhere. But if you're going to decide to join somebody, you cannot decide later to, you know, unjoin. You can't do that. What is you even talking about? It's ridiculous. But this world would make you think it's okay to sign some paperwork and that's that. Nigga, we've been through shit. We've been together. We've been naked in the bed with each other. What is you talking about? What argument could we have now that you gonna leave? What argument could we have now that we can't look past? But let Esau tell you, you know, you could just, you know, get divorced and find a new marriage. No, it's dysfunction. It's dysfunction. All right, let's keep going.
Okay. Of the woman came the beginning of sin, and through her we all die.
Now, people hear this precept and think, oh, you misogynistic and this and that. They have no understanding. Read it one more time.
Of the woman came the beginning of sin.
All right. What is that saying? Go ahead, Nakama.
That is somebody referring to the Garden of Eden. With the woman learning the knowledge of good and evil, when the Most High said, "Don't do that," and then when he kicked us out.
Okay, all right. You're leaving on something though. You're leaving on something there.
When she convinced her brother.
Before that,
the serpent talking to her. the serpent talking to Eve, convincing her that she would be so powerful, have so much knowledge that the Most High has high knowledge from you, so you won't be equal to him.
All right, let's stop right there. Now, Eve was married, right? She was married to Adam at this time. They're together. They won. She listened to this other man. The serpent is not a snake for you Christians. This is not a snake. He's called a serpent, just like how we call a man today a rat or a dog or, whatever. It's personifying a certain behavior with an animal, right? So this was a man that came to Eve. It says sin entered the world through a woman, and through her we all die. Break it down for me without saying it's her fault. No, it is, but it's not at the same time. If you get what I'm saying, it's not like, I don't want you to internalize this as it's Eve's fault. That's you just a all wrong bitch. This is not that. I need to understand it in practicality, in reality. Go ahead.
Like if I may, like best I could say, like he wasn't in control of his household.
You want it. You want it. He wasn't in control. However, there's still some responsibility with her. Go ahead.
It says, of the woman came the beginning of sin, and sin is transgression of the law.
Mm-hmm.
Other than her transgressing the law, which is sin.
That's true. Okay, but tell me how it happened. That's what I'm trying to get to. How it happened.
Adam wasn't there. Was Adam?
No, he wasn't.
So he wasn't there to keep her.
Are you going to be everywhere your woman is? She going to be unclean at some time, Go ahead, Isaiah.
She let herself get influenced.
You want it. You want it.
Because I guess she didn't have enough faith in Adam.
Let's stop. Let's take that there. Come on, sis. Let me hear one of the sisters. Go ahead.
The man, the snake, went to the weaker vessel.
He didn't go to a weak vessel, though.
Weaker.
He went to a weaker, but he didn't go to a weak one.
Right.
It's more what he's saying. It has nothing to do with being the weaker vessel.
Mm-hmm.
The weaker vessel still has strength. It just can't take as much as the strong vessel. Go ahead.
Can you repeat the question so I can?
You know the question now. I ain't repeating a goddamn thing. I don't even remember what the fuck I said. This here is brain rot going on right now.
Okay, so I was gonna say Adam didn't make Eve realize that if you don't listen to me, people die.
Sin came into the world through the woman. She ain't got shit to do with Adam. Adam get charged anyway because he's the man. It's what he's saying. Come on.
Jeremiah would say, he told me like if your rib does not honor you,
you want it.
So if she does not honor you, she will listen to other men or other.
That's it. Eve listened. That's it. Listen. As a woman, you can't listen to every fucking thing. You can't. Everything could make sense if you listen long enough. If you're in a room with dog shit, as soon as you walk in, you're going to smell it. Stay in that room for a day. You ain't going to smell it. That don't mean the shit ain't there. If you listen to anything long enough, you can start to believe this shit. As a sister, you can't listen to nothing. And if you listen to anything, you have to cross-reference it with your husband. You're going to have to come to him and hear his opinion. Why? Why? Very simple. Why do you need to get his opinion? It's very simple. Come on, Shaprat.
Because she's supposed to desire what her husband desires.
That's true. It's a little bit more simple than that one. Because let me get that one. I'll come to you in the camera.
Sir, if I may, because he's her head.
You right. You right. I'll take that. Something else. Come on. Same thing. Yahanna.
Because we're naive.
That's true. That's a good answer. But okay, this thing here would make you not naive. If you could understand this thing. Not going to him is because you're naive. You're nigh unto Eve. But to not be naive would mean you do go to him. But the reason you go to him is what I'm asking. You know, take a shot, no sweat.
Because you honor her?
That's true. But there's something else. There's something else, and it gets overlooked because you don't take shit serious at all. Everything is a fucking game. Go ahead, raise your hand. Your hand up or down? Go ahead. Salah.
Does it have to do with the emotional part?
Not.
It's kind of the same thing. What it's just taking the order, the structure, or the rank. I mean, the order as serious, or knowing the heated protection.
You just shooting now. I'm gonna hit something.
Salakia, sir.
Go ahead.
God, sir, because y'all are one at the time now.
You all are one. That's true. That's true. But there's something else, brother. That because there's no value for this thing, it's easy to throw it the fuck away. Because there's no value for this thing, it's, you know. Go ahead. Who are they? Come on, Yahanna.
Because you have brotherhood.
Say that again.
Is it because you have brotherhood?
I can't take that one. This one's a little bit more. If I give you the hint, you're gonna get it. It's just think it's just more simple. Go ahead.
He said because he is her head, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I want to piggyback off that.
Mm-hmm.
He is closer to the Lord, like that. His opinion will come.
That's true, but there's something that don't involve the Lord.
Okay.
It's something. There's something else that's just. Come on, Shabbat. Last one.
Just respect.
Give me Deuteronomy 22 and 29. Real quick. All right. Because we'll be over here playing musical chairs on this damn question. You know, whoever got it, read it. (22 and 29) quickly.
Come. It's the book of Deuteronomy, chapter 22, verse 29.
Go ahead.
The man that lay with her shall give unto the damsel father 50 shekels of silver, and she shall be his wife.
Right. This is for if you don't go to the father first. You start talking to your sister. She ain't pressed you to go to her father. You done had sex with the broad. You done had sex with the broad and they be found out. That's what it says in 28. If he lie with her and they be found, meaning they can't now come and try to. He done had sex with her, then he go to ask the father to court her, try to do the right way to not be found. They don't get found out. He had to pay a fine now, and on top of that, I believe the father still had to call a price. Let me finish, all right? And she shall be his wife because they done laid it together. Remember that. She's his wife because they done had sex. Go ahead.
Come. Because he have humbled her.
Because what?
Because he have humbled her.
Because he what?
Humbled her.
Uh-huh.
He may not put her away all his days.
He may not put her away all his days. Why he can't put her away?
Because he had sex with her.
Because he had sex with her. Because she allowed him to have sex with her. He humbled her. You understand? That sex you all have, brother, it means something. This is something you give into a man, you're not giving to anybody else. This man seen you in a way nobody else has. He's heard you in a way nobody else has. Now you bring in something that some fucking nigga told you on the street, and I'm supposed to change my life for it? You was naked last night. You understand? That sex is very serious. It's a binding thing. We won now, woman. Brother, you won now with her. You're one. You're one in this thing. If she's not humble, she is full of pride. She's bold. And what another nigga has to say fucking matters. Not me. Not what I got to say. Last night you was hollering. But now I got to listen to who? About what? Now, I'm not saying you can't bring an idea, but Eve sold it to Adam as if this nigga is who? You get the point? You're going to have to protect this house too, woman. You're going to have to close the window if I'm closing the door. You understand? If I'm closing the door, close the window. If I'm checking, for leaks, go check and see if the stove is on. You're going to have to lock this thing down just like me. You can't let something come in. Nothing could come in. This fool come today about this shit here. He say if we do this, we could do that. What do you think? This is some bullshit, baby. You sure? Yeah, don't even sweat that. I checked this out. Something. You sure you don't want to do it? Nah, fuck it. All right, cool. That's how that thing works. It don't work no other way. It starts to work another way. It's the beginning of the end. It's the beginning of sin. It's the beginning of the end. You get the point? But nobody values sex no more. That's why it's so easy to have. See how sex is so easy to have? Because it's like popping a mint. It's like drinking water. It's so easy now. It's lost its value. When this thing is a valuable thing, it's something that it literally means something. Like, you see, like how the college educated broads think that degree means something? That's sex. You having sex with a man, one man? Bitch, you valuable. There's a value to you. I'm Tawab. There's a value to you that nobody else has. You get the point? There's something with you. That thing between you and him, it's so strong. Brother, there's, till this day, they do studies on animals, on if it is that they, the what do they call it? Oh boy. The life partners in certain animals. They do studies about it because that union means something else. You get the point? Let's keep reading.
Ecclesiastes
25.
25 and 25.
Mm-hmm.
Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
Mm-hmm. What does that mean? So lucky, brother, give me the mic. Read it one more time. You gotta use the mic, dog.
Ecclesiastes chapter 25 and 25. Give the water no passage, neither a wicked woman liberty to gad abroad.
What does that mean?
Give the water no passage. So, so just imagine some flowing water, but you're not allowing it to flow.
Because flowing water does what?
It can drown.
It causes damage.
Okay, come on.
Water alone causes damage. Moving water causes erosion. If you let that water just run, you see it in a sink. You see it, water dripping. It starts to eat away at wherever. You get the point? Flowing water causes damage. Go ahead.
It's like if I made flow of water cuts away a rock.
It cuts away at rocks. It does damage. So you can't give it passage. You have to stop it. Same way. Go ahead. What are you going to say? Same way. You're breaking it down?
Oh, sorry.
Quickly, please. Pass that mic.
So you know that's why they have like what dams and stuff like that or stuff to block the water.
So it doesn't do damage.
So it does not damage the land.
And as they block it, what do?
What, like build up semen and stuff?
It harnesses the energy. That's what a dam is. A dam is an energy source because now you hold the water back and you hook up turbines to it, and as the water that they let through it moves the turbines and generates electricity. So the energy that would have been destructive, they stop it and turn it into useful energy. So what does it say? Neither a wicked woman liberty to guard abroad. Meaning you might have a broad who, the minute she walk out the door, you're gonna get a call. You might want to stop her from spending her energy in gallivanting and focus her in on something else that would be beneficial. You get the point? You want to give the water no passage. You control that thing. You get the point? It works better that way. It works better. Keep going.
Verse 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh.
Say it again. That last part.
Cut her off from thy flesh.
Say it one more time.
Cut her off from thy flesh.
Why is it saying cut her off from your flesh? Why did they word it like that?
Because you are one. She's part of you.
She's part of you now. She's part and parcel of you now. It's not something you could do easy. Keep going.
And give her a bill of divorce and let her go.
That's it. Divorce is lawful. There you have it. Right? Class done. Shapati, are the announcements? Right? This was at one time, Mark. This is not how it's supposed to be. Right? If she don't want to go as you go, you want to cut her off from your flesh. Give her a bill of divorce. Right? Now, people would say, here, this is where it is. But let's get the understanding of it, all right? Let's see what Christ said. Now, Christ is after the Apocrypha. Give me Matthew 5 and 27. No, not 27. Hold on. 31. Go ahead. Bukwash, your brother want to read. That's the one. Go ahead.
Sir, if I may.
Go ahead.
The book of Matthew, chapter 5, verse 31.
Go ahead.
It hath been said, whosoever shall put away his wife, let him give her a written, give her a written of divorcement.
Writing of divorcement. Right? That's the bill of divorce, right? Moses gave that in Deuteronomy 24 chapter. If they having issues, let the brother give her a bill of divorce. Why didn't it say her give him a bill of divorce?
Because it would happen at 70 to 90% of the time that she.
That's true. I get what Bapash is saying because I know him. that's a good answer. Break it down in layman's terms out.
Because the woman will always go through the back door.
Okay, she has the propensity to, because she is the weaker vessel. That's not the answer I want to. That's not the answer I want to. Okay, Maya?
You made that contract with her father.
She's your property.
She's your property.
She's yours. It really is, it's few things that could dissolve this marriage. Right? Go ahead.
Like I was saying in Ecclesiastes, if she doesn't go your way, because just like she would come and ask you your opinion, you know what I'm saying? If things not flowing the way that the man is leading it to be, he would make that decision because that's not going the way she thinks.
It's not supposed to be like that. We're about to read it, but that's what it's getting to, right? He would give her a bill of divorce. In the UPK, that's part of it is still honored. How is that honored? Might be a little too vague, I'm asking. I'm going to just give it to you. You meet a sister. What do you do? What do you ask? Are you married? Are you with anybody? I'm just talking. Are you having sex with this person? Yeah, but not anymore. Let me ask him. You have to ask that man. You have to hear from him. I want nothing to do with that bitch. She's a headache. That's yours now, bro. Thanks. You want to hear that. If he doesn't tell it to you, as far as you concerned, she's married. I don't care what she says. It matters what he says. You get the point? It has to matter. It has to be like that. Keep reading.
Okay. But I say,
So I think that's the one wants it. You want to get no sweat. It's up to you.
But I say unto you that whosoever shall put away his wife, saving for the cause of fornication, causing her to commit adultery, and whosoever shall marry her that is divorced, committeth adultery.
All right. What is saving for the cause of fornication?
So like,
Go ahead, Nassau.
If she been with somebody else, if she had committed adultery,
if she whored on him, meaning if she had sex with another man while she was with him, meaning if she let another man what? You and Matthew, I need to beat you over with a stick. You and Matthew, I need to beat you over with a stick. Go ahead, sis.
Humble her.
She lets another man humble. Man. Trying to make the class a little classier. You're right. But humble her is different. Like you let this nigga humble you. That's a different thing for a man. It's a different dynamic. Like a woman, she'll get angry at you for getting another woman. Why? Because this woman humbling you? No, she know you humbles people. She knows that about you. She's angry because no, she don't want to share. But in her mind, it's not like you yielded to another broad, because you don't yield to her. She wouldn't want you if you yielded to her. She wants to be taken by you. For a man, it's different. You go give it to another man, it's like, what, this nigga was, what? Oh, you like him now? Which is why you can't take what he say and bring it home. If you ain't hear from your husband, brother, I don't even know if I could tell this story. There was a brother, right? There was a brother who had a rib who at one time, I forget what happened, but we was in a battle at camp. And his rib ended up going for the camp van to bring the van around, because it's like we couldn't send nobody, because it was like if two brothers peel off, they might follow them men and start a fight, or they might try to take us because they think we had less. So the brothers' rib drove by the camp, got the keys, went and get the camp van, bring it around, and brother park in Chinatown fucking intersection like she was the feds act. Like she didn't give a fuck about nobody. The cop come and say, "Mommy, had to move the car." She just sit down there. "Mommy, had to move the car. I told you how to move the car." The brother's like, "What's going on?" He telling me I got to move. Do I have to move? Brother, I saw that shit. I was like, if my bitch ain't doing that shit. The brother said, "I'm sorry, officer, no problem. Go ahead, baby, move the car." All right, then. She ain't moved the car because he the officer. No, I ain't saying y'all don't do that shit. I think the Lord made that happen for me because I needed to see what the hell I needed in life. I wasn't going over none of these old chicken head ass broads. I need a broad who would defy any man if I didn't say okay. You get the point? Now with that, who's breaking into my house? Who's coming in? Nobody. No, she could have got locked up. Fine. Her husband didn't say okay. You get the point? That's the extreme to go. That's the level you had to go with that thing. And then the husband come and bring everything back temperate. Now he put her, okay, no problem. Yeah, you go ahead. Do your thing. You understand? That's where you had to go with this shit at. Right? Hold on. Give me Mark 10. Hold on, we finishing on this one? Right. So you could only put her away for adultery. That's the only thing that ends a marriage. And only a woman can commit adultery. You get the point? To the point that it ends a marriage. You understand? Mark 10 and 5. Give me Mark 10. Not 5. Start at 4. Hold on. Start at 1. Mark 10 and 1. Quickly. Mafia looking good in that green headpiece. Mafia, boy, looking good in that green. I see that color in there, brother. He's like, fuck this black. I'm done with the black. I've been on the wall too long. Go ahead.
This is the book of Mark, chapter 10, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
And he arose from thence and cometh into the coasts of Judea.
Mm-hmm.
By the farther side of Jordan.
Mm-hmm.
And the people resort unto him again. And as he was wont, he taught them again.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 2.
Right? And as he was wont, meaning as he was accustomed. Want is Old English language for accustomed. As he was used to doing, he taught them again. Right? You know the disciples was just fed up with him teaching people because they put it there. Like, if people came to him, and as he was used to, you know how he is, he stopped to teach. That's what they're really saying here. The disciples, when they finished camp out, they wanted to go eat and do what we do after camp. Christ was teaching regardless. And you all know they got to the point where they was like, man, send them people away to go eat with the miracle, with the bread. And Christ said, man, you go feed them. He get them work. You get the point? Go ahead.
Verse 2. And the Pharisees came to him and asked him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife? Tempting him?
Right? No, they tempted him, meaning this question was not about divorce. They was trying to seduce Christ into saying something against the law. Because they said, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife? Why? First off, why are they asking Christ that?
To be able to accuse himself.
Well, that's the seduction part, but there's another part. There's another part, and you'll see it in the New Testament. By what was said, there's something that's unsaid.
They're trying to stifle him in a way to, like, I guess,
it's the same thing. That's the same thing he's saying, but there's something else. Who knows? Go ahead, sis.
Is it because he taught them that they can't?
Exactly. Give her a hand. Like what's said is also accompanied by something that's unsaid. They're asking him, is it lawful for a man to put away his wife? They're asking him that because he's teaching that nobody should divorce. You get the point? He's teaching that thing. In the New Testament, especially when they come to ask Christ something, ask yourself, what was he saying to prompt this question? Why does this question come up? If it's lawful, if Moses put it in the law, why are you asking him now? Unless he's saying you should not do it. So they're trying to get him to say something against Moses' law so they could stone him. That's why they say tempting him. Keep reading.
Verse 3. And he answered and said unto them, what did Moses command you?
You see, now he done peeped the whole thing. So he asked them, what did Moses say? What does the law say? Go ahead.
Verse 4. And they said, Moses suffered to write a bill of divorcement and to put her away.
Moses said you could write her a bill, you could write her a writ of divorcement, and you could put her away. Go ahead.
And Jesus answered and said unto them, for the hardness of your heart, he wrote you this precept. Verse 6. But from the beginning of the creation, God made them male and female. For the cause shall a
For
man
this cause.
Salakia. For this cause shall a man leave his father and mother and cleave to his wife.
And cleave to his wife. Go ahead.
Verse 8. And they twain shall be one flesh.
Mm-hmm.
So then they are no more twain, but one flesh.
Mm-hmm.
Verse 9. What therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder.
You understand? So he's saying, yeah, Moses wrote this, but from the beginning it was not so. The two become one flesh. Now hold right there. Somebody else go back. Matthew, pull the last one we had in Ecclesiasticus with the bill of divorce, verse 26. Go ahead. You have it? Go ahead.
Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 25, verse 26. If she go not as thou wouldest have her, cut her off from thy flesh.
Say it again. Cut her.
Cut her off from thy flesh.
The two become one flesh. When you decide to open your legs to a man, you no longer an individual. Brother, you decide to go into a woman, you just multiplied yourself. Divorce is literally cutting a part of you out. Now, what hurts more, the arm that's cut off or the person without the arm? I'm just asking y'all. I just want to know what hurts more. All right. There's no way for me to know if this arm hurting. But I do know if I lose this arm, I'm going to hurt. And even when the wound is sewn up, even if they put a prosthetic arm, there's some called phantom limb. That bitch is mine now. She's mine. Find yourself another woman. We have problems. We're going to work this out, motherfucker, but you ain't going nowhere. Get the point? That's the spirit behind it. Now, Esau comes in and she lets Esau humble her mind and her spirit, and she serves this man a bill of divorce. He is going to kill somebody, brother. Not all men are the same. Not all men will drink themselves into the bottom of a bottle and go away in darkness. Not every brother will fade into the shadows and you'll be able to make posts on the Instagram talking about you living your best life and you're wearing heels and tight clothes and all kind of shit you wouldn't do for him. And now you move on. Not every brother is going to do that. I want you to understand that, sis. I want you sisters out there, I want you to understand that. And you're playing Russian roulette with it because he's a man. And brother, not every sister is going to be down with you thick and thin. It's all in the choosing. You're going to have to choose. And if you already made the choice, then you already made the choice. You understand? If you already made the choice, then you already made the choice. This is not a car you could return. This is not that thing. This is not a shoe you could return. I don't like how it fit. I waited one. This is not that shit. You laid with him. You stay with him. You lay with her. You stay with her. That's the end all and be all of it. The Bible said the two shall become one. Listen, it says sin came into the world through a woman, right? Why didn't the Lord just kick Eve out?
It says, what therefore God hath joined together, let no man put asunder.
She sinned, brother. You had to go with her. That's that. She effed up. You got to go. You remember the class when Jeremiah Hyman say, if you let your wife drive drunk and she get pulled over, you had to jump in the driver's seat. You got to go to jail. You remember that shit? I know there was a few faggots who heard that shit and said, not me. I told her not to drink. But yet still, if you make it home, you want sex from her. You fucking faggot.
So long, sir, if I could.
Yeah, where's the gay? Where's the gay? Thank you. God damn it. Yet still, if you all make it home, you want all that good, drunk, wet, sloppy sex. But if the cops pull her over, what you gonna let her get booked? You're gonna let him pat her down. I'm going to jail. I'm going, and I can't wait till I come back out so she could hear my fucking mouth So I get to tell her about herself. And what will she do as I talk? Be humble. Salakia. My fault. I ain't never drinking again. You're going to drink when I tell you to drink. You're going to put in your mouth. In fact, open your mouth now.
And with that,
you're gonna have to solve these problems. You're gonna have to do what it takes to solve these problems, brother. But she ain't going nowhere, and you can't. If you are sloppy and ruling over her, you can't allow her to get the punishment out. Like you the man, you in charge of her now. If Adam had to leave with Eve, brother, you gotta go to jail. If you don't want to go to jail, take the bottle out from her. Check her, chastise her. Look up what's called an AA program for the broad. If she have a problem, you get the point? Rule over her. But if you're gonna allow her to drink and you want her to be free and have fun and drive and shit, and you sitting there while she drive home, brother, you got to go to jail because you the reason. You get the point? The Lord did not kick Eve out and said, Adam, my fault, I'll find you another woman. He didn't do that shit. He said, you got to leave too. You got to go with her. Y'all could argue anyway. I don't give a damn. But both of you had to go together. There's no reason for divorce. There's none. If there's a reason for y'all to be married, there's a reason for y'all to stay married. This bullshit here about filing for divorce and all that shit. You don't know how to solve the problem? No problem. I understand it. It's called the I.S.U.P.K. We know how to solve it. We know how to solve the whole problem. There's brothers in here, 3-4 marriages, 25 years, one, 10 years, the other one, 2 years, the other one, and everybody going down the same road. We know what we're doing. We understand this thing way better than you. Call for counsel and save your life, brother. You ain't got to go down that road. Somebody else had their hand up? We good to go? Let's get back to what time we have? 9:13. Give me five more minutes. Give me all right, so where we at? We finish this. So for the hard, okay, that's the point I wanted to get. They cut off the flesh, right? Moses, for the hardness of your heart, allowed you to cut her off from your flesh and give her a bill of divorce. There's always something unsaid with the thing that's being said. Why did Moses give a bill of divorce?
hardness of the heart.
Hardness of the heart. What does that mean, though?
It means that you didn't want to commit to your or rule over your woman. You just wanted to push it. You wanted to quit.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
Mm-mm. Shabbat.
They wouldn't kill each other.
Brother, you see that shit that happened in Virginia last week? And that shit that happened in Louisiana Sunday? That was happening in the Bible. Moses said, instead of y'all killing each other, stop. I'll let you go. Come on, brother, sign here. Let her go free. You ain't got to kill her. Come on, sis. Just bring him, let him sign. You ain't got to kill him. You ain't got to stab him up and leave the kids traumatized and all of that shit. Y'all could separate. Go your separate ways. Moses, because of the hardness of your heart, because we were killing each other just like today. But in the beginning, it was not so. And brother, we hold on to the beginning. We hold on to the path as it was written from the beginning. You ain't got to go kill nobody. You ain't got to do none of that thing. We'll show you how to pick them, and we'll show you how to keep them. Sisters, we're going to show you how to get picked, and we're going to show you how to stay kept. We're going to show you how to do it, and you're going to do it. You're going to have the courage to do it. You're going to have the excitement to do it. You're going to have the commitment, everything you're going to need spiritually and mentally and physically to do it. And you ain't going to need, it's not going to be dependent on money. The only thing that's going to be dependent on money is that dowry. If you ain't picked yet, I'm fleecing your pockets. I'm just telling you that. There's inflation on these broads here. The economy is why that dowry is so high. You all see the price of peas? Yeah. Go do Uber. Go, sell shoes on StockX. I don't give a fuck. Pick bottles up, nigga. But that dowry is inflation money. You're going to pay more than the price of a barrel of oil for her. I'll tell you that. All right. Let me guess now. Give me Ecclesiasticus 26 and 1. Bukash, no more question?
There is another question.
On the same topic? Oh, the brother who asked the question about divorce. What did he ask? No sweat. In the meantime, let's start. Let's read 26 and 1. Let me know when you get it, all right, Bukwash? Let me get 26 and 1.
I got it here.
Go ahead.
It says, "Like I one, if I may ask, other than the wife committed adultery, what else is a lawful reason to leave her?"
There's none. Adultery is very, very far and varying in Noach. Adultery is far. It's you have some broad. I believe if she decides to go mess with women, I believe that's adultery as well, because she letting somebody else humble us. She letting somebody else into her. You get the point? Outside of any sort of unlawful sex act, which is far and wide, you can't leave her. There's no reason to leave her. There's no reason to put her away. If you don't know how to keep her, just come and call for counsel. We'll teach you everything on how to deal with her. Women are very complex, very varying, and depends on how she grew up, is going to be even more varying. But one thing all women respect, whether they come from a good home, bad home, poor, rich, short, tall, East Coast, West Coast, Spanish, English, is power. You hear the cosign, right? You hear the cosign. Even the word power is just like, she respects power. And we'll show you how to just develop and cultivate and exude power, so she'll just yield to you. That's all. You just come in here and you'll learn. Don't even worry about it. All right, let me get 26 and 1.
So I got a question right quick.
Yeah, come on.
If I could, what if the sister go off and have sex with a buffalo? I'm just saying that, but I mean bestiality. I'm just saying bestiality.
I see why you wanted to end the class.
Nah.
I ain't sure I understand what you...
No, I'm just saying, what if she go off and have bestiality sex?
Okay, no, listen, it might sound funny, but like I say, this world we living in right now,
right?
You see, Sakari was having sex with the metal toy.
Okay.
Brother, anything that she yields her member to her, she's an adulterer. And I wouldn't touch her again.
Okay.
All right. If she having sex, brother. Anyway, can we move on? We could move on, Arwadi. Arwadi is a god right now. You look at that buffalo like Arwadi. He's like, damn, Arwadi, god damn. I already know you're trying to make a general call me after class. Like, what's going on in DC? These brothers talking about what the fuck? You just call the school. Just call the school. We'll handle everything. The Bible says both the animal and the broad got to be and the person got to be put to death. That's the punishment for bestiality. I ain't saying go kill nobody, but it's so heinous. The Lord said kill all of them. It's a heinous thing. All right. Let me get 26 on 1 real quick and then we done.
Book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 1.
Mm-hmm.
Blessed is the man that have a virtuous wife.
No sweat. Bukwash, you said there was another question, right? What was it?
It was from Ashkawar. It says, Shalom, how about Shema Shabrakatah? If I may, sir, can I get an understanding on James 3 and 2? And many things offend all. The water, sir. All
right, look, I'm gonna get to that shortly. Let me just get a few of these and we go to James 3 and 2. Write that down because I had to go get it. All right. I read 26 and 1 again.
The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 26, verse 1. Blessed is the man that hath a virtuous wife, for the number of his days shall be doubled.
Right. These brothers' lives was not doubled. Their days was not doubled. It was cut short. We under a lot of oppression with this devil here. And if there's any lesson to be learned, 1, don't quit, and 2, choose better. You want to choose better, and you want to raise your kids to choose better than their parents. You have to do it. If you don't raise the bar with the next generation, we're going to be doing the same mistakes. You want to know, you and your rib, or you and your husband, you all have a marriage, you all have kids. But there's things in you all that you don't want your kids to ever have or have to deal with. So you got to raise your daughter to choose better than your father, than her father, and raise your son to choose better than his mother. That his mother got to be the base. That got to be, it is up from there. You get the point? It can't be anything else. And that's, it's so manifold, because from that, you're going to get, I can never marry a white woman. I can never marry a Chinese, because that's beneath my mother. That's beneath my father. You get the point? From that is manifold. You're going to get the whole thing going to come together with the family being strong and tight. But once it's weak and braided and being violated, it's only a matter of time. Keep going.
Verse 2: a virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace.
A virtuous woman rejoiceth her husband, and he shall fulfill the years of his life in peace. Now, does that mean he ain't gonna ever have problems? No, he gonna have problems, but his life is overall gonna be peaceful. Because why? Why? We said it earlier. She gives him what? Comfort. He's gonna be at peace. He ain't gonna be at war in the house. But that leads to a ton of stress. You understand? It leads to a ton of stress. You in the house, that man there would have gave his life to defend, and you give him papers from another man talking about we're gonna start to separate. Are you fucking crazy? Are you crazy? Something got to be wrong with you upstairs. Something got to be wrong with you upstairs. Give me in Proverbs. How could I forget this one? Give me the stupid woman one in Proverbs. Keep reading Arawadian.
A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord.
Read it one more time.
A good wife is a good portion, which shall be given in the portion of them that fear the Lord.
A good wife is a good portion, and it's going to be given to them that fear the Lord. Brother, you come serve the Lord. The Lord wants you strong, so he's going to give you that comfort. He wants you able, so he's going to give you this broad to, all broads that would help. And just on the counter side, if what's said, what's not said. What is said here is that a good wife is a good portion. What's not said? What does that mean about you? I'll help you. You all deserve each other. Get the point? It's the plug is gonna fit. It's gonna fit where it fit. All right. Hold where you at. Give me Proverbs 14:1. Hold on, no. Keep reading. Salakia, keep reading now.
Whether a man be rich or poor.
Say it again.
Whether a man be rich or poor.
Whether he's Fairfax from Virginia or the brother from Louisiana. Go ahead.
If he have a good heart toward the Lord, he shall at all times rejoice with a cheerful countenance.
You understand? That's why I say the money is not it's not a problem, man. Two people who are willing to go through anything, the money is not an issue. We're gonna make it somehow. We're gonna make this thing happen. Don't even worry about it. We got it. You are gonna have to obey the Lord. You're gonna have to work and be humble and yield to the Lord for this thing to work out. Give me Proverbs 14:1, and then I'll get James 3:2. I had more on this. The whole of 26 is really good. 25 and 26, but 26 gives you a good balance of a good woman, bad woman, that type of thing, on how to choose. Go ahead.
There's another question on topic, sir.
Come on, let me get that quickly.
It's from Quadra. Says, a man in the truth has two ribs. One is legal, but not in the truth. What rights does the rib he is not legally married to have?
Say that one more time.
Khan. A man in the truth has two ribs. One he is legally married to, but
legally married, I'm assuming Esau.
Khan.
Okay.
But not in the truth.
So the one that's not in the truth, he married to her in the world, according to Esau's marriage. Go ahead.
What rights does the rib? What rights does the rib he is not legally married to have?
Okay, it sounds like that's not that type of question. Because why are we talking about rights? It sounds like one is legal. Okay, no, it is that thing, right? Okay. You all have rights to rod. You all both have rights to rod. Okay, I don't know if you're in the truth or not. Maybe you're not in the truth, maybe you don't know. But the paperwork is not going into you as a woman. You get the point? That paperwork and that ring, that's not going inside you. What you feel in you is that man. That's all that matters. So is he having sex with both of them? Yes. What rights they have? Every right a wife has. That paperwork does not matter at all in the eyes of God. It has no consequence at all, ever. You get the point? It doesn't even matter. That shit don't even matter one bit. You shouldn't be concerned with that at all. You should what right you have to give him comfort. And when he's with you, make sure he's comfortable. When he's with her, make sure he's comfortable too. Meaning when he's over there, don't bother him. You could call if there's an issue, call to talk to him, but don't call and be like, why are you over there with that bitch? She's not even legally married. That's not comfort. You get the point? The paperwork don't matter. It's irrelevant. I hope that answers the question. All right. Priest AG, Ashagapan, that's right. Both are legally his, regardless of Esau's laws. That's absolutely correct. All right. Proverbs 14:1. Quickly. Go ahead.
This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 14, verse 1. Every wise woman buildeth her house.
Say it again.
Every wise woman buildeth her house.
What does a smart woman do?
Buildeth her house.
What does a woman with degrees? Because she extra smart. She's smart. She PhD. No, what's the first degree? Not bachelor. No. Associate. She's an associate. She's a bachelor. Then she's a PhD. She's a master. Shit. She's a master. She's so goddamn smart. And then she's a PhD. She's a FUD. She's so goddamn smart. Go build the house, bitch. Build it. That house supposed to be 4 times better than a broad who have a GED. Because you're so goddamn smart. Build it. Go ahead.
Every wise woman buildeth her house.
But
the foolish.
But the idiot.
But the foolish.
But the dummy.
But the foolish.
Woman thou art loosed.
But the foolish.
But the Christian. Boy, you read real good, Doc. I can't wait to get you up in Canva. Give my hand. I ain't get that. Listen, I ain't get that timing, you know what I mean? Jeez, I just thinking of shit to say. Just saying, but the foolish. Go ahead, Doc.
But the foolish plucketh it down with her hands.
The foolish plucketh it down with her hands. Meaning, not only does she let the house get destroyed, she tears it down herself. Don't do that. Don't do that. You understand? Like you have the power to really build something and to destroy something, because you really could compromise the brother. You really could destroy him. And brothers, y'all don't be a dummy ruling over these women, man. Come and get some counsel. Come and get some understanding. So she never, ever dreams of leaving. She never wants to. That would provoke you to just kill everybody out, because the rage in you is something else. You understand? With that, pass the class over to priest and officer Shapat. You about to roll? Yep. Oh, no, Tulaki, hold on. We have James. Give me James real quick. James 3:2.
This is the book of James, chapter 3, verse 2. For in many things we offend all. If any man offend not in word, the same is a perfect man, and able also to bridle the whole body.
I was so heavy. I was going to pull this for your earlier question, Bakwash. Read one more time.
For For in many things we offend all. If any man
in many things we offend all. Meaning what? What does that mean? Who knows? Real quick. In many things we offend all. Meaning you could offend somebody by chewing gum. Some people chew loud. Some people chew and blow the bubbles. Until you focus in on that mouth and you just thinking about how to stop it. Some people might offend you how they walk. Meaning you could do anything and offend anybody. That's just life. You get the point? Anything you could offend anybody. Right? In many things you offend all. Go ahead.
If any man offend not in word.
But if you could offend not with your speech. Go ahead.
The same is a perfect man.
Why is that so important? If you could offend not with your speech.
Shalak, you won't easily make enemies, sir.
It's simpler than that. Simpler.
You won't be offensive.
Well, it just said that. Just said exactly that. Come on, sis. Oh, you don't have the mic? Where the mic is? Where's their mic?
That's their.
What the fuck are you doing over here? Salaki, go ahead.
Is it like how you live? For instance, being in the truth. People might get offended on how you live.
This is not that part. This is just everyday interaction. If you could offend not in word, the same as a perfect man. Okay. You driving down the street, you listening to your music loud. Some people like bass, some people like the heights. They like to hear that thing. Somebody you driving by is like, I can't stand this motherfucker. I feel like to put bullets in the car. Could you help that? Is there a way you could avoid that person being offended? You don't even know they exist. So in many things, you'll offend in all. But if you could offend not in word, the same as a perfect man, what does that mean? Why is that important?
You can actually help that.
Break it down.
You could choose what you say or talk less.
You have control over this thing here. You have tremendous control over it. You could actually think before you let this run. Did you know that? Did you all know that if you pause for a second and say what you're going to say here, you might realize you should just shut the fuck up. Or there's a better way you could say that, Shaq. Or I ain't gonna even say that. I'm gonna say this thing instead. That's what that Facebook catching everybody with. What's on your mind today? Nothing, nigga. Fuck, you want to know what I'm thinking about? Nothing. That's it. That's what I'm thinking about. If you think a little bit before you say, or if you put thought into what you say, the same as a perfect man. And it might seem like, who the hell want to think that much? If you start thinking more, over time, you'll be thinking less because you'll develop a habit of just speaking so classy to everybody. You'll offend nobody. People want to hear you talk even more. You get the point? That's what it's saying, Ashko. Read on a little bit more. Whoever was reading. Go ahead. Izan, go ahead.
If any man offend not in word, the same is a perfect man, and able also to bridle the whole body.
And is able also to bridle the whole body. What does that mean?
Having self-control over one's body.
Exactly. It says bridle. What is a bridle? Go ahead.
It's a bit you put in the horse's mouth to make sure.
Exactly. It's the bridle has a bit that goes in the horse's mouth, and you sit on the horse and you control the horse from the bridle, right? Watch him with the head here. He gonna turn around and run smack into that table. Move the table real quick. I try not to have no incidents. That's it. Move it out this way. Put it over there by the yeah, that's it. Let him run free. The bridle, what they call what I think what it's called that English riding. I think it's English. I think Western is the one where you control the horse from the saddle. Where you just sit right here and the horse move left or right based on you. The English one is the reins. And that bit in that horse mouth will control the whole horse. Now, if you ever stood next to a horse, you could understand the amount of power that animal has. And what's controlling it is that little thing he's biting on. And if you could control this big animal just from his mouth, imagine how much you could control yourself with your mouth. And out of your mouth, I'll just know everything about you. You get the point? Or what you say tells me a whole lot, just like whatever this horse does lets me know what's going on here. It lets me know if this horse is bucking, and there's certain signs horses do, not just buck. Sometimes how they breathe, how they stand, communicates stress. It tells you this person is not in control of the horse. You get the point? So Ashko, that's what it's saying. When you read it down, it runs down the mouth. And how much of fire a little thing could kindle. This mouth could start a huge fire if you can't control it. Even with the man and woman. That mouth, brother. God damn it. You're angry. Don't say that. Don't say those things. Somebody else saying it to him or her is water off the back. The fact that you said this to me, I want to kill you. I want to kill you. Don't communicate when you're angry. Just don't do it. Give me a second. I'll talk to you tomorrow. All right, I have something to say. Go write it down in a journal. Them sisters, y'all don't journal no more, right? Yeah, I know that. Not y'all, but just in the world. People don't do that shit no more. That's a good way to get your shit out. You want to say something? Brother, type some shit, long shit on Facebook, then read it back, then delete it. Let me know if you still want to post that shit. Because it's a control. You have to control yourself. You got to control yourself, control your thoughts, think about what you're saying. Because once it leaves your mouth, brother, it's in somebody's spirit now. It's in their soul. It's in there. And you may not want to say that. You might want to say something else that would lift them. You might want to say something that will cut the demon out of them. You get the point? In a good way. So that's what it's saying, Ashkawa. Right? You might offend in many things. You might be able to help that. You can't help those things. But the thing you can help, work hard at learning how to do it, how to use it. Because you don't want to now just be, this is something you could control. The worst thing to be is in one of UPK councils, and the brother or the sister come and say, well, XYZ said this to me. And then you hear, Mashak, did you say that? I think I said something. Did you say it, Kanola? I think cancer. Why did you say that? And then you realize you don't even know why you said it. That's the worst thing. To try to explain something you said you had no fucking business saying. That should not have even came out your damn mouth, but you're so fucking free. Remind me to show you this, the precept in the Bible where the brother got punched in the mouth for talking out of turn. That's in the Bible. Brother got smoked in the mouth for what he said. Just remind me of that shit. It doesn't happen anymore. It shouldn't happen. But the reason you're so free at the mouth, because nobody know about that damn precept. Brother got to talking somewhere in Kings or Chronicles. He got them iron fist to faith. Plow! And he spoke no more. I ain't saying punch nobody. Maybe I shouldn't have said that. With that pass the class over, precept over such a patayaka. I should have ended the class with Nakamaya. We hear about buffaloes punching niggas in the face. Oh, what the fuck going on? Bukwash, what's going on in DC? Tell me the truth, Bukwash.
I.S.U.P.K security announcements. We at I.S.U.P.K out of 1 West 125th Street, Harlem, New York, under command of Yahanna. Rules for new brothers and sisters. When a new brother or sister come to the school, they off limits for 6 months. They're to be saluted only. They're here to share themselves with the world. After 6 months, if a brother or sister wants to speak to another brother or sister, They got to get permission from the head to call these stuff. Let me start with They had to, let me start from there to be saluted on them. They had to share themselves in the world. After 6 months, if a brother sister has an interest in a particular person, he or she must get permission from the head to speak to another brother or sister. There's another 6 months in which the brother and sister will court each other. After this 6 months, the brother and sister will get permission from the head to marry. Tithes, which is a commandment. You can find this in the book of Numbers, chapter 18, verse 21, and the book of Malachi, chapter 3, verse 8 through 10. Means 10th in Hebrew and is pronounced ma'asher. 10% of every penny of any increase the Lord gives you. Go to the Treasury Department of Teacher. Priest fund, free will offering for priests, not mandatory. Whatever amount you would like to give. Upcoming Holy Convocation. Feast of First Fruits starts after the Sabbath. Feast of Unleavened Bread. Sundown. Sunday, April the 12th, 2026. Count 50 days. Celebrate the 50th day. Sunday, May the 30th, 2026. Start before sundown. Find us in the book of Leviticus, chapter 23, verse 10 through 22. It's like, anything else? Cookout season coming up. We should have that itinerary coming for y'all soon. It's like, you know the first one? Cookout season coming up. Okay, July 4th, Tennessee, the water. Make sure you make your arrangement. Look out for the itinerary coming out for that cookout. You know what I'm saying? Get your hotel arrangements, get your travel arrangements together. Cookouts are always live. And check on social media such as ISUPK.com, Facebook, Twitter, YouTube, and so on. I.S.U.P.K events and materials. If a brother wants to be a trooper in the school, you should start wearing all black. Includes black boots, black shirts, black pants, black headband, and scarf. And with that, I say I might them, which means to stand. Courtesy salute to the teacher. Men of Israel, Mom Shabbat. Rock. Yeah. Y'all give a tie saw, which means to turn. This is when you may stand. Courtesy salute to the citizens, men of Israel. Mom Shabbat. Rock. Yeah.